What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight8610, and today I finally have my Blackluster Soldier deck profile for you guys. I know I've been promising this for quite a while, I know it is kind of a late video too, but I still wanted to do the video just because first I have a lot of fun using this deck, it's just so much fun to use, and also too, I feel like it's going to be very powerful in the link summoning format, just because ritual monsters don't rely on the extra deck as much. I mean, it's an option, obviously. I mean, as you can see, I actually have a bunch of XC monsters, so the option's there, but you don't necessarily need them either. So I feel like this is going to do really well with Link Summoning coming out, and like I said, it's just a lot of fun to play. So let's go ahead and go through the cards. But first off, real quick, I want to show you guys that these are the sleeves I've been using. I always get questions on what sleeves I use, and I'm using these Ultimate Guard sleeves. You know, there's exactly what they look like. So in case people are asking, Ultimate Guard actually sent me a bunch of these. I'm reviewing them. I'm going to do like a video at some point, probably this week or something. But in case people ask, I thought I'd just bring that up, because I always get that question. Alright, so first off, obviously, you got to have your three Blackluster Soldier Super Soldiers. This card is amazing. I mean, it's your main card you're going to be using, your main ritual. It's so easy to bring it out. I mean, when it's in the graveyard, you can ritual summon it from the graveyard like that. And with the new ritual spell that they got from Raging Tempest, that's the reason I say it's kind of an older deck profile, because they actually got some new support in Raging Tempest. That new ritual makes it so easy to bring out Super Soldier, and of course, even the original, because we are using one of the original as well. And, I mean, it's a force to be reckoned with. The Super Soldier gets destroyed, you get Gaia to take its place. Also, since you're using the mini Blackluster Soldiers, the ones that can, you know, give you basically the abilities of Envoy at the beginning, yeah, I mean, even the original Blackluster Soldier becomes a very powerful monster with that. I mean, it basically becomes an Envoy at the beginning. And speaking of, also running one of those too. And there's been plenty of times where I've summoned all three of these to my side of the field because it's ridiculously easy. I mean, like I said, Super Soldier's easy to bring out anyway, because even if it's in your graveyard, you can ritual summon it. Then afterwards, if you use the mini Blackluster Soldiers, like I said, they will then be in the graveyard. Then you can banish both of them, go for Envoy at the beginning, and then when they're banished, you get to search for a ritual spell. One of them will let you search for that, another one will let you search for a ritual monster, then get another Blackluster Soldier, which you can go for the original even if you wanted to, or, you know, it doesn't really matter, they go in either order, really, for both of the rituals, and you can actually have all three of them on your side of the field. It is definitely powerful. I mean, 3,000 attack each, and their powers all basically being the same as Envoy at the beginning. Yeah. And of course afterwards I'm running one of Charging Gaia the Fierce Knight. You only need one of them. I mean, like I said, Super Soldier was destroyed, you get Charging Gaia. It can be revived easily over and over, so you only need one. Then afterwards, of course, like I said, the mini Blackluster Soldiers, we have 3 of Beginning Knights, and then of course 3 of Evening Twilight Knights. Basically, these are really good because, first off, they make it a lot easier to bring out your ritual monsters, and they have searching abilities to them. They give the Blackluster Soldiers the same ability as Envoy at the beginning. I mean, if you use both of them, like one of each, you have it where you can remove from play 2 of your opponent's monsters, and also 1 card from their hand. That's pretty insane. Like I said, they're light and dark, so when they're in the graveyard, if they're banished, you get to search for a ritual spell and ritual monster, so use Envoy at the beginning with them, and there you go. Like I said, that's how you can set up for 3 of your Blackluster Soldiers. Then, of course, one of the newer cards, not too new, I guess, nowadays, but we have Envoy of Chaos. This card is basically Kalute. Like for Blackwings, it will power up your Blackluster Soldiers, gives them 1,500 attack, so you're going to want to run 3 of them, I feel like, just because it's great to just be able to power up your monsters, in case, you know, they happen to have one a little bit stronger. You can run over it just like you would with Kalute or something with Blackwings. And then, obviously, too, its second effect is something that really helps, because you can banish a light and dark monster, then you can add it back to your hands. So with this, you can get Envoy of Chaos back to your hand, and again, banish the mini Blackluster Soldiers, the Twilight Knight and Beginning Knight. Then you get their searching effects. Then, of course, I'm using 3 of Manju with 10,000 hands. I mean, yeah, you guys know already on that. It's Manju, helps you search for a ritual spell or ritual monster when you summon it. Plain and simple, great for the deck. And, of course, being a light monster, that helps out a lot, too. Like I said, we're going for a lot of light and dark, so it helps out with everything on that. And, yeah, just that search ability is always great. Anything that involves rituals, you're going to run them. And I'm also using 2 of Black Dragon, and then 2 of White Dragon. These are really great too because they're easy to bring out monsters on your side of the field. If for some reason you don't have the ritual monster, ritual spell, which really you shouldn't be in that situation, but if you are, you have these monsters you can easily bring out your side of the field. You can go for a rank 4 because you can easily special summon them, and also, again, they banish cards, which is great for the mini Blackluster Soldiers. So they just set up everything for you, honestly. And then, of course, last monster we have is Max C, because it's still Max C. Doesn't matter if it's at 1 or whatever, it's still freaking Max C. You want to be able to draw cards, and especially in a ritual deck, that can definitely help you out. Now moving on to spell cards. First off, we have our rituals, so I'm using 1 of Super Soldier Ritual, which is the original one, and then, of course, from Raging Tempest, we got Super Soldier Synthesis. Synthesis is one of the best ritual spells in the game, in my opinion. This card helps out so much. Whereas Super Soldier Ritual is just basically the normal ritual spell, so it's good to have just because you have an extra one. And what's really great about Synthesis is that its effect being able to, basically you just have to have half of the requirements for the ritual summon. So we'll go for an example, we'll say really any of the mini Blacklist soldiers. You can go for Envoy of Chaos, Beginning Knight, whatever. We'll use Beginning Knight in this example. Alright, you have Super Soldier ready to be able to be brought out. Like I said, you can bring it from the graveyard and everything too. Then you have this in your hand. We can use this card's effect, get rid of the Beginning Knight, send it from your hand to the graveyard, and then also you can search for your deck for the opposite monster to go with it. So if you're using a light monster, you go for a dark, and vice versa. So then you go for Twilight Knight for this example. Then you have used both of them to ritual summon your Super Soldier. So you gain their effects. You didn't have to have both of them in your hand either to bring this card out, to bring out Super Soldier and use this card. And they're in your graveyard too, where you can actually, like I said, banish them for Envoy of the Beginning. So that's the reason this card is amazing. I mean, it's just about all the time an instant Super Soldier for you, because if it's even the graveyard and everything too, the Super Soldier itself, you can still ritual summon it. It's pretty ridiculous and a very powerful ritual spell at that. Then obviously afterwards we have our field spell, which is 3 Gateway to Chaos. Gateway to Chaos is just great because it's a searcher for you. I mean, definitely help you out with that. And just being able to search for, Super Soldier is always something that's going to help you out. Also, I don't run Terraforming because it's a good card to have, it's a good field spell, but you don't really rely on it like other decks rely on their field spells. So I don't think you really need to search for it too much and go to that much trouble for it. Also, I'm using to trade in, just a great draw engine card, and also with our Blackluster Soldiers, obviously, you can get one of them, send them to the graveyard, draw 2 cards. Like I said, Super Soldier can be ritual summoned from the graveyard, so it's not a problem for you. You just gain 2 cards from it, and you're just setting a Blackluster Soldier away for a little bit in the graveyard, and then you can probably draw your ritual card if you don't already have it in your hand, and then go for that summon. So, it's a great card to have because you're getting 2 cards from it, and really no cost to you, because, like I said, it doesn't matter if it's in the graveyard or not. Also, Twin Twisters, I mean, I'm using 2 of them because, obviously, yeah, I mean, you gotta have those, destroy the back row so they're not a problem for you, especially for your ritual summoning. And then Reinforcement of the Army, just a great searcher for everything. And now moving on to trap cards, we have Beginning of Heaven and Earth. This card is another card from Raging Tempest, and it definitely helps out a lot. Being able to, get some of your Blacklist Soldiers, and basically what you're using it for is to get Super Soldier to the graveyard. Also you can add a few cards to your hand if you play it right and everything too, but mainly it's just there to help you search for Super Soldier, get it to the grave or whatever, it doesn't matter, even to your hand, and yeah, just go for the ritual summoning. So it's pretty straightforward in how you use it, just another searcher really. And of course I'm using 2 of Solemn Strike, and then 2 of Storming Mirror Force. Solemn Strike is obviously, for reasons you already know, just negate your opponent from being able to do anything. And then Storming Mirror Force is great because I just like that because the things that we're dealing with these days, it's just great to be able to clear the field of your opponent's monsters, send them back to the hand or extra deck or whatever, and they're not a problem for you. Now, of course, moving on to the extra deck. So first off, we have Divine Dragonite Felgrand. Obviously, with anything that go for rank 8s, Felgrand is always really great for that, so that's the reason I run one of them. Then Galaxy has Cypher Dragon, as well as number 95, a Galaxy has Dark Matter Dragon. The reason I'm running these, because obviously, like I said, Cypher Dragon, that's a no-brainer for anything that goes for rank 8s. And then also, if you want to steal one of your opponent's monsters, if it happens to be an XC, using Cypher Dragon's effect, rank it up into number 95. There you go, you gained a free 4,000 attack monster from your opponent. Also, too, if, you want to just have a stronger monster, rank up Cypher Dragon into number 95. It's just really, just a good strategy to have. I mean, you guys have probably seen that 1,000 times, but I thought I would explain it in case someone doesn't understand. But yeah, if you have the option, obviously you're going to go for it. Then number 38, Hope Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy. One of the longest names ever. But, of course, anything, again, that involves rank 8s, it's a no-brainer to use this card. It's one of the best rank 8 monsters out there, if not the best, really. Then number 107, Galaxy has Tachyon Dragon. Gives you another target, I guess, for that Dark Matter if you want as well. But I really like Tachyon Dragon just because it does help you out in a lot of situations. And then, last but not least, of our rank 8s, we have number 23, Lancelot, Dark Knight of the Underworld. It's just great because it wins games. Attack directly for game. There you go. That's what I really like about this card. It's just a game ender right there. Now moving on to our rank 4 monsters. First off, you gotta have that number 39 Utopia, as well as Utopia the Lightning. I mean, instant 5,000 attack monster, there you go. I mean, we can go for rank 4s pretty easy in this deck too. And of course that means Dark Rebellion XC Dragon. I just really like this card because it can overpower a lot of other monsters. Castell, because obviously it's Castell. Diamond Dire Wolf, might as well have some extra destruction. Daigusto Emerald, being able to recycle some cards too, is always really helpful for you. Then Abyss Dweller, again, it's just a good rank 4. Same with Gaga Cowboy. Same reasoning. It's a game winner, really, so that's the reason I have it. And then last but not least, we have Tornado Dragon. It's one of our new Xyzs, and of course, it's a generic rank 4 Xyz monster. So it'll help you out in a lot of situations. Some extra spell and trap card destruction, too. So why not? So yeah, there you go. That's the Blackluster Soldier deck profile. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Yeah, I mean, it's really a straightforward deck to use. It's a lot of fun, though. And like I said, I think it'll be very good to use whenever Link Summoning is out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, sorry about it being a little bit late. I've been promising this video for quite a while. But yeah, I mean, it is a lot of fun to use. It's been one of my main decks I've been using for a while now. And it's so funny how easy it is to bring out Super Soldier. Nobody really still thinks much of Ritual Monsters. Like, they don't expect to see them. So it's a lot of fun to use them against opponents. And like I said, I think it will do very well in the Link Summoning format just because Ritual Monsters, obviously. Makes me wonder if I should start building Necrons and other things too. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think in the comments, as well as like this video if you want to see more deck profiles in the future. Also, I have a lot of openings planned and all kinds of stuff. So be sure to subscribe for more deck profiles, discussions, news videos, openings, all kinds of stuff. And of course, like I said, I have a lot of other deck profiles planned. We have like the one for BES, Phantasm Spirals, regular spirals, like the spy spirals, not like the sea monster one. And also, I am building something with Subterror, so I'd like to build all those. But yeah, hope you guys are looking forward to those. As always, again, thank you guys for watching, and of course I will catch you guys later. See ya.